This shot over here, I have these wonderful columns that I can play around with, and I decided I want to go with some soft light because we have sun coming from behind these columns, but they're 120 feet tall. So I'm going to generate some nice soft clean light to work with our model Kayla. This is called a Quadra, an Elinchrom Quadra. Now, it's kind of unusual in the fact that it looks like it's monster size, which it's 5 feet square. It does fold down and travels very well, thank goodness. But the light actually points into this type of, well, I guess you can call it a softbox. The light head here is, of course, the Elinchrom free light, which is connected down the bottom there, you can't see it very well, to the Ranger AS pack. Then this light is bounced even through this shiny, shiny, bumpy silver background lining. And then it's diffused one more time, if you want to, and you don't have to use this diffuser. But we'll go ahead and diffuse this with the diffuser that's made right for it. This just Velcros on, it'll stay in place there. Also, don't forget the weight of the pack is going to keep this safe because I won't use a light this size outdoors where there's any sort of breeze, even though it's not very breezy today. I won't use this without at least 15 pounds worth of weight on it, and that's what we have now. So we're in pretty good shape. I'm going to bring in my model Kayla, and we're going to get ourselves a really nice shot. Here comes Kayla. I want to sit you on this little corner, please. Yep. You know, I want you to start with one hand that way, right there. You got it. Let me get this light where I want to, without kicking up a lot of dust, because it's a little dusty here. There we go. I'm going to adjust this light here so that it is placed so that the center of this light is actually above my subject's eye line. Now, I'm not much for real dramatic angles. We will from time to time. But when it comes to casually portrait kind of shots like this, I'm going to play pretty much straight in there. So I'm going to go back to my camera, and I want to take a look at what it's going to look like. And the first thing I notice is I'm just too high up here. So I'm going to go ahead and move down. And I'm going to do that by collapsing the legs of my tripod. And because of my goofy leg, I have to be very careful. When I sit down on certain things, I tend to fall over a little bit, but we'll try not to. And let me bring the computer in so that I can see it when I need to. Okay, I'm also going to stick with that 85mm lens, I believe, to start off with. Absolutely I will. This really is a perfect lens for what I want to do. Now, instead of bringing a stool around, I'm going to use the case. So hopefully we'll catch on video one of my world famous falling over shots. Okay. Wonderful. That's where we want to be in the vertical mode. Now I am going to keep my camera above lovely Kayla's eyeline. There's exactly where we want to be. Okay, lighting wise, we have some available light. However, it's a pretty funky color. It's because the sun is bouncing off of the building. We've got some blue sky popping out now. So we're going to use only a little bit of that. So once again, we're going to measure that ambient light. When I measure that ambient light back towards the camera, I get f2 at a 250th of a second. So I'm going to go, you know, I'm going to go a stop above that. So I'm going to shoot at a 250th, balance in my flash, so my combined ambient plus flash is f4. Then I'm going to take a look at it on the computer and see if that balance between available light and flash is what I want. So I'm going to make sure that I've got strobe, which I do, and I'm going to place my flash meter here right underneath my lovely subject's chin, point it back into the lens, and check once more. It says f2 and 7 at a 250th, so I'm going to go up 3 clicks, and I'm going to measure again. It says f2 and 9. Let me try one more time. Yep. Kick it up one more. And I'm at f4 at a 250th. Remember, that's my combined ambient plus flash. So, of course, we're going to have to custom white balance here because it's a new set. I'm just going to open up my card, go to the gray side. Kayla, if you'll just touch the back of your nose to that and hold it in place for me. There you go. I know it's kind of crazy, isn't it? But it does work. I'm going to hold my white balance button, and I'm going to make sure that I'm set at a 250th at f4. There we go. Run right in there. There you go. And I got a good. I'll take that card, Kayla. Thank you, my dear. And I'm going to start back here, Kayla, and then what I'll do is I'll probably just move in as I go, okay? Okay, if you would, turn your knees more that way. Yep, we're not going to see your feet in this shot.
Okay.
And go ahead and pose there for me. There you go. Let me get a test shot in there. Going to put my autofocus right there on her eye. Terrific. Stay right there for me, please, dear. I've got a computer hidden up here in case you're wondering what's in here. Well, caught you blinking, but boy, is our light yummy. Hot diggity do. I'm going to re-meter that, by the way, just to make sure, because it looks a little hot on the screen. And of course, I trust my flash meter more than I trust anything else, particularly when we're working outside. Oh, she did lean over, remember? She leaned closer to that light.
Yeah.
So she's F2 and a third. Sorry, F4 and a third at a 2/50th there. So I'll just have to remember, anytime she moves over into that pose where she's closer to the light, that I have to stop down a little bit. Okay, my dear, are you ready? That's a girl. Wonderful. Okay, head tilt a little this way. Yep, nice and gentle on that hand. Yeah, any way you want to do it is fine. Little smile. Nose back this way. There you go. Wonderful. Let's take that second hand and put it somewhere. I don't want you to look cold. There you go. Yeah, you're not cold, are you?
No.
Okay. Good. Great. Okay, keep these fingers a little gentle. There you go. Yep. Nicely done. Good. Okay, stay right there. I'm going to move in a little bit. Okay, so for the softest light off a big light source like this, I'll work off the edge of this light source. Now, I don't really need that soft of a light because I have a model with really beautiful skin and very soft features, so I don't have to worry about being as kind and gentle as I would on maybe some other types of subjects. So, I'm going to move in here. Nice. Great. Yep. Terrific. I think you've modeled a time or two before, Kayla. I think you've got some wonderful experience here. Good, you got it. Right there's great. You know what, I'm going to come in even tighter. Okay, now I'm not afraid to work in front of this light, just like this. Now, I'm not a hand-hold camera kind of guy for the most part. You ready? Here. And I'm just keeping my autofocus sensor right on her left eye. There you go. Little teeth. Okay, let's have some fun with that. What's that fish hook thing you got in your lip? Huh? How mad was your dad when you got that thing?
He didn't care so much.
He didn't care? No. I have a daughter in college, and yeah, we talk about piercings and tattoos.
Yeah, I got a tattoo right here.
Do that again. Do that again. Oh, you're too funny. How did your dad feel about that?
He didn't care because me and my sisters all got it together.
Did you? Mm-hmm. Did you get the same tattoo? Mm-hmm. Wow. Did that hurt back there?
No. She got it on her ankle and it hurt more.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, great. You did terrific.
Thanks.
Wow, how quick too.
Huh?
It's quick.
Yeah.
That's it.